physics, there's a thing called the observing principle, which is if you're not observing the microparticle, it doesn't exist. It's not there. Even if you didn't say anything to the prospect, will actually change the entire interaction. You don't have to necessarily tell the prospect, I hear you, I heard everything, I understand. If you're switched on enough as a person that you're observing, if you study quantum physics, there's a thing called the observing principle, which is if you're not observing the microparticle, it doesn't exist. It's not there. But the moment you start observing it, all of a sudden it's there. If you are the type of person that is observing someone's going from insecure to opening up to insecure to opening up, you might not even need to say anything. It's just going to it's just going to change what's going on inside the conversation, because that's how quantum physics works. You're just observing things as opposed to being blissfully ignorant or unaware, or what we would call unconscious. The moment you become more conscious of things, things just start to transpire for you.
Yeah, so that was scary.
Go for it.
On a tactical level rather than a quantum level, is what you just said about paying attention and observing these things will change the outcome of the call. Do you think part of it is also because you're aware of it, it causes you to calibrate your tonality and your questions to tailor it for them because you're aware of it, as opposed to just not having that social calibration?
Not so much, because it's on a much, much subtler level than changing the words of the question or changing the tonality. It's like, if you look at a spectrum of light, we have visible light. Outside of visible light, there is so many other spectrums of light that aren't visible to us. You're looking at the spectrum of, well, if we took the call transcript from someone that was observing this and someone that was not observing it, would the words be different? Probably not. If we then just took the audio file and we listened to the tonality, would the tonality be different? Probably not. Because on the non-visible level of spectrum, it is energy that changes. You won't actually be able to physically see a difference in the call, but the call will just change because the non-visible wavelengths, which is I'm seeing things that most prospects wouldn't even be fucking present enough to see. That is changing reality. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yeah.
It's so many layers deeper than visible.
So it's intimidating.
Sure. So what specifically do you actually mean by scary and intimidating?
I don't know.
That was probably the weakest one that you could have gone with, because it's the most specific, and we don't need specifics right now. We need big picture.
Kind of talk.
How many deals have you already lost this week that you could have closed but didn't because you were out of state? I'm not a fan of sales hacks, but if there was one thing you could do before your next sales call to raise your closing percentage, it's using my patented pre-call checklist. Imagine taking just 60 seconds to read 5 to 7 personalized bullet points on a piece of paper, and as unbelievable as it may sound, puts you into the optimal state to access your highest sales skills on every call. That's the pre-call checklist. I'm going to show you how to create your own. All you need is a piece of paper and to go through the training that I'm going to give you. Thousands of salespeople have used this framework to close more deals, and you can have your own for free. No strings attached, in a matter of minutes. Click the link below this video, enter your email, and grab it right now.